Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Papa Smurf, Big Cat, or whatever you guys want to call me. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and hop into some Clash Royale. Nothing unusual there. I've been craving this game ever since I got home from work. Funny story, actually. I went to go unplug the air hose on the air compressor, and a bunch of rocks shot into my hand. And I have little tiny specks of rocks in my hand, and I've been picking them out with a needle ever since I got off work at 4 o'clock. Very interesting. It doesn't hurt that bad, but just something I'd share with you guys. Alright. So unfortunately, about 15 minutes ago, I went to go record this video, and I guess it did not save it, so I had this attack 31 minutes ago. That was a live attack I had. I did get the win, and let's go ahead and watch this replay. I've been using a new deck, working great. Absolutely just awesome. So this strategy is definitely more of an advanced strategy. I double pressure lanes, and I make the opponent choose his poison. Whatever one he wants, I'll either get damage on the tower, unless he has a very good counter, which is very unusual with this deck. But we do start off with the Fireball, Valkyrie, Hog, and Zap. And we go ahead and place our archers. And then we go ahead, and I should have placed this Hog earlier, but all's well ends well. We go ahead and we zap those. Get some nice damage on this tower. He's going to place a knight. I place a musketeer. And we're looking good so far. All you have to worry about is that knight. And we're going to go ahead and place our skeleton army. Take out that knight. And then I'm not sure why, but he did not use his arrows. He decided to use his archers in the back. But we're going to get countered by a Valkyrie, which is very well played on his part, as you see in a second. Well played on him. And we are facing Arthur Rapadura. So we place a Valkyrie to counter his Valkyrie. He places a Hog. I go ahead and zap his Hog. But that Hog does tremendous amounts of damage. That level 5 Hog is insane. I actually just upgraded mine about last night, I believe, when I was playing late at night around 12 o'clock. I finally got my Hog Rider in donations and upgraded it. It's very nice. I love the health. The damage is even better. That Hog is a beast. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and place a musketeer. And one thing I am worried about is his baby dragon. His baby dragon is a tank, and I'm worried about that. If that musketeer and knight, another tank, gets in front, then we're going to be in big trouble. But we place a skeleton army. Not the best choice, but it will distract them enough for me to get some nice hits off. And we do have the counterplay going right now. I place my Hog along with my Valkyrie with the archer to back it up, and I go ahead and zap all those troops, get some nice damage. The Valkyrie was not able to distract my Valkyrie, so we're going to go ahead and take that tower down. He has a musketeer and a Valkyrie, and we get one hit off. He places a Hog Rider. I place my barbarians for a counter. He has a knight, a Valkyrie, and a musketeer, very dangerous. But I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to try and distract as best as possible. I place my archers, and I place a fireball to get rid of those two archers. But he's still going to get some nice damage on here. I go ahead and zap his musketeer and his Valkyrie to take out the musketeer. And we are looking good so far. He has the baby dragon. Level 2, very strong, with a musketeer behind it. Like I said, those tanks are incredible. He places a Hog Rider. Excuse me there for a second, got confused. At this point, I'm just trying to stay alive. I know we're going to get the win. And that's a 1 crown victory against Arthur. Alright, now that is one replay. Let's go ahead and show you guys one more and then hop into another live attack. What one did I just show you guys? Here we go. I just played this one 30 minutes ago when I was recording this video, but unfortunately it did not save like I said before. So we start off with the Zap, Hog Rider, Skeleton Army, Archers, and Fireball on deck. So we're going to go ahead and place our Archers, I believe, right on the right side lane. Take out partially of his Valk. And I know he's going to place... I knew he was going to place something behind that because that Valk is a tank, and especially at level 6. So I'm waiting for him to place something. I throw a Fireball. Then I throw my Hog Rider. And then I go ahead and zap. But he does have a Tesla. And now I could have zapped both those towers. I think I could have. I'm not sure. But I'm glad I didn't, because I would have only gotten about 1 or 2 hits. And to me, that's not really worth it. I would rather save my elixir for, my zap. and my 2 elixir for when I actually desperately need it, just in case I'm in a desperate situation and he has a giant counter coming or a giant push my way. You never know what's going to happen. So we go ahead and place a Valkyrie, and I should have placed my Valkyrie wizard first, but we go ahead and take out that wizard, and we go and place a skeleton army as well to get 1 shot off, but that's not going to be enough to take out skeleton army. We have a nice little push coming right now, but he does throw a fireball, which is well played on his part. He takes out all of my troops with a fireball. That's an insane play on his part. That's a good play. He says thanks, and then from here on, it's a pretty tough battle, I'm not going to lie. But one thing I do like about this deck is if you pressure one lane and you send the Hog Rider with the zap, it's basically unbeatable almost every time. As you can see right here, I back it up with Hog Rider and the archers, and I go ahead and zap this tower as well. He places his musketeer for some reason, and we leave that lane wide open. I go and zap that, and he is going to go for my hog, unfortunately. But we are going to get that tower down to very low, enough for a fireball, 1 shot, and I'm just trying to defend for the 1 crown win now. And I believe, let's see here. So double elixir, coming in very strong. I want to make sure, I want to keep that tower alive. I know it's at 835, but it's very hard to defend against. He's wasting elixir, throws a wizard. He has a hog. And I place my skeleton army. And I have a musketeer to back that up. He places a Valk. And I go ahead and fireball that. And his wizard's not going to get off 1 shot, which is very well. I know that wizard does very well damage. I know he's wasting elixir. He did have a little bit of advantage. I placed a Hog Rider to get that. When he places a Tesla, I placed my barbs. And he also places a Hog Rider. That's not the best combo, if you ask me, just because the Hog Rider got stuck behind the giant. I also have those massive amounts of troops. He goes ahead and fireballs all of those troops. And I do have a fireball in my hand to get the 1 crown win. Alright guys, like I said, this deck has been doing me very well. It got me into Arena 4, or Arena 5, excuse me there. We're sitting at 1441 trophies. Like I said, if you guys know how to double lane pressure very well, and then be able to counter his counter, if it's available for you to do. If you know how to do that, go ahead and try this deck out. We have a Skeleton Army, Hog Rider, Barbs, Valkyrie, Zap, Musketeer, Archers, and a Fireball. Now, you could change out certain items. For example, you could change out the Skeleton Army for the skeletons, and that can also act as a distraction. These for the Skeleton Army. Or you could place a defense, as he did have a hog, but I also had my barbarians, so you could trade out the defense for the barbarians and still be solid. It all varies in your playstyle. But let's go ahead and hop into a live attack. Spell value. I wish this guy good luck. We're placing JP, and it's Nimp, if I said that correctly. So what we're going to do, we have a Hog Rider, Musketeer, Zap, and Fireball with Archers on deck. So we're going to place this Musketeer on the right side lane. He's going to Fireball that and epically fail. Wow. So we are going to place this there. We're going to Fireball just because I don't want to. And we are going to place this here. We're still going to get a few shots off on that Musketeer. And we're going to get 4. Okay, so 3. So we have the Skeleton Army to distract that Giant Skeleton. I believe he's using Giant Skeleton Witch or Giant Skeleton Hog. But that Hog is going to get trapped behind that. Wow. Good play on his part. Very nice play. The Hog is putting in work. Wow. Well played on his part. If he did not use that zap, it would have been golden. He finally gets that on. He got that Fireball in that time. Good play on his part. And that Valkyrie's just tanking. I don't believe he has much elixir. So we're going to be golden from here. We should be able to take this tower. Maybe not. Okay, so we got that tower down. We're going to go ahead and place these because I was thinking about placing the barbs, and I'm glad I didn't because those fire spirits would have easily destroyed my barbs. So we're looking pretty good. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Okay, so we are going to save our Fireball. We're going to Pretend like we're pushing this tower and going for the fake crown. We're going to place our hog and attack the right lane. Okay, so he's going to have to do something here. Wow, so he wastes his fireball. We're going to have enough to do this. And Nolo, wow, okay. Very nice, well played. We're going to wish him good game, as we can easily take out his left tower and his right tower. As you guys can see, this strategy works great, especially if you're playing against someone who loves the only one lane push all the way, just fully one lane only. It's very well. It's nice for the counterplay. He does throw his barbs or his fireball. And we're going to try and go for this 3-crown victory. We're going to distract this giant skeleton. I know the hog is coming. I knew the hog was coming. So he's using a giant skeleton and hog. Okay, so he's going to get that tower down. But we're just going to go ahead and fireball that with the easy win. One thing I do love about this deck is you can always pick and choose your side. You can always get one. You can get a certain amount of damage on that side. Leave that side alone. Come back to that later in the battle. And not have to worry about having a full health that you might might not want to attack later in the battle. For example, if he places a giant, you wouldn't want to place a hog because he probably has a witch or spear goblins or goblins, so you wouldn't want to attack that side. I'm thinking we go ahead and I'm actually going to end the video there, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and this has been Papa Smurf, and I'm signing out.